Oh, Ed, you keep saying your plan, not the government plan. What is the government plan? Maybe I'm interested. No, you're
Yeah.
not interested in the government plan. But if you absolutely must know what it is, it's very simple. Do absolutely nothing
Mm.
and let the government take over and tax you whatever they feel they need from you. That's not a good plan. Right now, you can control your tax rates. Once you're on the government plan, it's out of your hands, it's out of control. And that's a dangerous situation. So you want your plan, not the government plan. You want to be proactive right now. That's why the listening to Brad here and getting some of your affairs in order here, especially if you're in retirement or you're heading there, you're in your 60s, that's probably the sweet spot where you can move a lot of your IRAs around, do Roth conversions, use life insurance. Not that you can't do it once RMDs kick in, required minimum distributions at age 73, but then you're limited because you're forced, that's part of the government plan, part of that broken promise I talk about, you're forced to take that money out whether you want to or not. Now it's out of your control. Right now, you can control your tax rates, your brackets, and take advantage of these 12%, 22, 24% brackets. You know, people think, Brad, that taxes are always high. I mean, it could be 1%. They say, well, it could have been zero. You know?
Right. Right.
But
Right.
on if you look at page 28, something I always go to here in the book, you'll see a history of tax rates. I put
Mm-hmm.
this in so you could see how good you have it now. You know, these are the
Yes.
good old days. I do the complete history of tax rates from the 16th Amendment. This is on page 28 when you get the book. Just to sober you up on how bad it was and could be again if you believe in math like me. From
Yes.
1913 to right now in 24, the top federal rates. So I highlighted, you'll see in the book, certain years, the years me and many of you watching or listening were born, the baby boomer years. These are the people coming into retirement and transferring the wealth at some point. So those years that the baby boomers were born, which I have highlighted here, 1946 through 1964. If you look at this chart, you'll see the top federal tax rate for each of those years exceeded 90. I should write it out because when I say it, I think I heard him say 90. Ah, I can't be right.
Yeah. Yeah.
90% exceeded 90% every one of those years, except the last year, 1964. I was only 10, so I wasn't really into that yet. I was watching the Beatles on Ed Sullivan then, but I was
Yeah.
told in 1964, maybe that's why they lowered the rates. They lowered the top rate, which was went from 91% all the way down to only 77%. And I'm told the whole country did a happy dance. Only 77% taxes. What a deal. That's more than double what we're paying now. These are the good old days. Now is the time to strike. The key to all good tax planning, which in English means keeping more of your hard earned money, is to always get the money out, pay taxes at the lowest rates, which may be right now. And the reason I give you the history is to show you how bad it could be. It was Mark Twain that said history doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. Or another way to look at it, those who don't learn from history, the rest are bound to repeat it.
Doomed to
Right
repeat it.
now, you
Yeah.
have this window. You have Brad, one of the top advisors in the country, because he has invested in his education on tax planning to learn this so he could save his clients a fortune in taxes.